Hi, so I'm going to film a smoky eye tutorial. I'm going to use all brown shades. My friend Leah requested that I do browns. So here you go, Leah. I'm going to do browns. And I'm just kind of winging it, so I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out. I'm just going to use my NARS Sheer Glow. I'm not sure that this is going to really match me too well right now because I don't have any fake tan on. So let's just see how that goes. If it doesn't match, please forgive me. I'll make it work. So I'm just going to buff this all into the skin. And I'm using a angled kabuki brush. And these brushes are great because it gives a real airbrush kind of look. Just get this all over my face. Got a brush hair in my mouth. That was disgusting. But anyway. And I just dropped my shit on the floor. Oh, it's late. Forgive me. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Now to finish my face off. You blend that right up into the hairline there. I actually have like this zit coming right in the middle of my forehead. Actually, I kind of have a lot of them right now, like all right here and all down here. I'm actually going to, I just ordered Proactive. I'm going to actually try that. And I guess I'll let you know if it works. Oh, and this foundation isn't actually like full coverage, so it doesn't like really cover it. But you can always get a color corrector and put green on top of the red. That kind of counteracts it. So you do that, then put your foundation on, and then literally disappears. I'm not too concerned about that right now though, so just a little tip is I'm going to actually put on a base. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo. I'm putting it on, oh, it's the color Tough as Taupe. I'm going to put that all over the lid just as a sticky base for my shadows to stick, and also it'll make them stand out more. First I'm going to zoom you in though. I'm just going to put a little bit because this is quite a gray tone. Just a little bit. I'm using this as a primer basically. I'm going to put a shade that is just a few shades darker, maybe even one shade darker than my skin tone. And I'm going to put it all the way up here. This is to help blend out the colors easier later. And you just kind of want to go back and forth, inner corner to outer corner. Just kind of putting it above the socket line more than anything, because darker colors are going to go into the socket line. I have no clue if this is going to work out or even look good on me. I usually kind of stay away from browns because I have freckles, and I find that they bring out my freckles more. Not that that's always a bad thing. Anyways, I'm just going to put this like lighter brown shade all over the lid. And now I'm going to take a darker brown color, the darkest brown color to be exact. I'm just going to put this kind of out here. Okay, I'm going to take the same color, that dark brown, and I'm going to smudge it actually quite messily under the lash line. Now we're going to take the blending brush again, and we're going to just kind of run it along underneath there, soften that up a bit. And then also smooth out the top of this brown. Okay, so to get it even more smoky, I'm going to add a little bit of black, put it on just the very outer part, just a little bit, just to get it even more dark there. And we're going to put it right on the outer part of the lower lash line. So just like right here, and kind of tie it in together with that top part there, right on the outer V. And then once again, we're going to just kind of smudge that out. And then I'm going to take a really big fluffy brush and really work all those colors together. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of roughly line my upper lash line here. And just on the outer third, on the lower lash line. And smudge it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take more of that black shade and really deepen up that outer portion of the eye. And now once again with the fluffy brush, I'm just going to lightly sweep that more over the top. Just to get rid of any of the lines up there. Well, actually we're going to take the brown shade we put on the inner corner at first, we're going to throw that over the top there. That'll just kind of further blend out those darker lines up there. So that's basically it for the color on the eye. Now we're going to highlight the brow bone as well as the inner corner just to bring some light back in. And for that I'm just going to use my same thing I use pretty much constantly when I'm highlighting, which is this Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is really, honestly, like that shimmering sheen. Oh, look at that. See when the light hits it? It's insanity. So I'm just going to throw that on the brow bone and in the inner corner. Now before I throw on my concealer, I am going to fill in my eyebrows. And once again, I dropped something on the floor. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to use my Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. This one's in Rich Brown. It's darker than what I normally put in my eyebrows. So because I have so much dark going on the eyelid, I'm going to put on darker colors for the eyebrows. I'm just going to set those into place. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do our concealer. Highlighting and concealing in one step. So this shade's a little bit light for me, but that's okay. That's kind of what we want. Do you believe I might be running out of this stuff? And I'm just going to kind of pat that all underneath where I need it. Okay, so the concealer and everything's on. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black eyeliner again. I'm going to run it in my waterline. And then we're going to throw on some mascara. I'm going to curl my eyelashes using these Tweezerman bad boys. Now normally I would suggest wearing false eyelashes with this because with such dark colors on your eyes, your eyelashes can really disappear, depending on your eye shape really. I have gigantic eyelids, so my eyelashes disappear quite easily. And we're going to do our bottoms as well. Okay, so there's the eyes done. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of the face. So for that I'm going to zoom you out. So normally when doing smoky eye I would suggest seriously concealing your blemishes, but I just didn't bother. So we're gonna rub that in the top as well here. And down the neck a bit, especially since my foundation is too dark for me. I'm also gonna powder the skin and set my makeup in place, and I'm going to use my Dream Matte Powder with this nice, really fluffy Giganto face brush, which I love. Just gonna pack that in the middle here. I get pretty shiny. And for blush, I'm not going to use anything shimmery. I'm going to use something more subtle. This is just an Essence blush. This is in the color Baby Doll, which is actually, it's just a really kind of natural sort of color, and it's matte. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. This blush is pretty good. It's pretty cheap, but it's also pretty powdery. I'm also going to add my highlighter to my cheekbones, which is that same one I used on my brow bone. See, just put it right at the top of your cheekbone. I want to be a little bit crazy, so I'm going to put on this Kate Moss color in number 11. Okay, so there's the look complete. Future reference, I strongly suggest using a lip liner when applying such a bold lip color, because that was tricky. Anyways, please like, subscribe, and share this video, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.